It's proof right here. I made it before 4 o'clock.
I've been here for 3 hours, so I don't know why you're late.
Hey, when we say 3 or 4 in the morning, it's the real deal.
Yeah.
It really happens. Yeah, there's a
4?
Yeah.
I got up at 3.
I got up at 1. I got up at 1.
I just this guy here, and I don't know if I showed you this yet, Rob. Yeah, look at that. That's cool, right? I got it all marked up where I put in the welds. Put little marks everywhere. So what I'll do next is I'll tack everything, and then clean it up one more last time, and hopefully I weld it without screwing it up. But that's gonna look sick. Then I can start making the seats. I told Lucas like 1 week and a half, 2 weeks into making these, and now I can start making the seats.
Yeah, I've been a little light on videos, but you know, sometimes these things take time.
Yeah, it's a lot of work, but I really wanted to do this. Like, it will.
Just a reminder, Vegas is in November.
Yeah, well, I'm not compromising. I know that.
Okay, so with welding this piece here, and there's 4 of them, it's stainless, and this actually has to be perfect. Yeah. So, I mean, no pressure, but
thanks, Rob.
I know for me, like some days I'll have a bad day of welding, and I just say, if it's something like this, I won't do it. I'll just skip it. Skip it.
Yep.
So, like yesterday, you said something like, I'm not going to do it tonight, I'm going to do it tomorrow.
Well, it was already 13 hours had gone by since I was up, and I'm like, are you going to start welding it?
Yeah.
Then.
Because when you see this next time, you'll see the welds. Hopefully they're perfect.
Hopefully.
But I'm sure, looks like you're going to do a little test here.
Yes. Definitely. Always. This is tech tip. Do a test run. Just do a test run. But I'll warm up on that and make sure I'm dialed in, because like I said, there's a lot of tips and tricks to welding. We showed you some of that back in that video right up there. But
with the links below.
With the links below, and then yeah, you can get some of those supplies on Amazon, and you just look down there, you'll find them. But yeah, you want to definitely want to just make a test run, calm down, and like I was telling Chris the other day, like when you're doing this, you can't think about anything else besides doing this. And I don't mean you can't even think about what the next step of this project is going to be. Like if you're making this, you can't think about, after I'm done welding this, I'm going to do this. You have to think about this weld, this weld, this weld, this weld. Every single time you have to focus that hard to make perfect welds every time. That's just, a lot of people don't do that. Most people don't do that. And most people don't even know that they're even thinking about something. Now, I do it, and it makes me mad when I screw up, because I know exactly what I just did. I wasn't thinking about it. I was still thinking about the job, but I was thinking about a different part of the job. And you got to be really focused
when you're doing a weld that has to look 100%. I know for me, you just count, like a metronome. I listen to like Blink 182 or something. Because that type of music has got usually the perfect tempo for what I'm doing. So
I've often thought just set a metronome out on the table and let it rip until you're all done. For me, a different song will come on and be the wrong tempo, and I'll just get lost.
Yeah, that's what I'll do like an iHeartRadio station or something, and just click on that type of music. It's almost all the same tempo. It's really close. Yeah. So
that's how you do it. But they're not going to be very long welds. I'm just using that, and I will I mark. You see right in there, I put little marks where I'm going to start. Well, so what I'll do is I'll tack all of those, and I'll clean it off one more time to make sure there's no marks, because the heat will leave the kind of bake in the marker lines in there, so you don't want to leave them unless you going to paint it or something. But since I'm not painting it, I'm not finishing it or anything, I want to leave it with the welds, with hopefully decent looking welds on there, and the colors and stuff will just all show up. So I'm gonna do my best.
One thing with the stainless, so if you get the right temperature, things get those beautiful blues and golds, and
if you get it just right, it'll be all silver.
Yeah.
I don't want that.
You want to look.
So this is my problem. Is like, and this is 3/16, and this is A. This is 3/16, which would be 3/16, and then you get in a corner. So when it gets thicker and thinner like that, that's when like the temp's different, and you have to have it just right. And you have a range where it's still gonna weld just fine, and it's gonna be so strong. Like I don't even have to put half the weld on here. I tack that together, and it probably never break. But getting the colors just right is important.
Mm-hmm.
This one,
Yeah.
I want it to look. I'll be happy if I don't screw it up.
And you're welding both sides, so how's that going to affect the color on the opposite side after you're done?
Yeah. So that's what I said. I'm going to tack all of it first, both sides, and then I'm going to, hopefully do the one side. I'm going to weld up all on one side, which is kind of a bad idea because you could pull that way, but that's why I'm going to have all those tacks on there. And then that usually when you weld the back side, it never comes out as good as the front side. But what I'll do is I'll let it cool down. Like I'll just weld the one side and then grab another one and start welding on that one and let that one cool completely. And then come back and clean it off again. And then hopefully I can weld the other one and the bottom side. Let's say hopefully if that's how it works. It'll come out with the same kind of colors and then keep the heat down so it doesn't burn through. I don't need a lot of heat. I don't need to penetrate all the way through on this or anything like that because it's going to be stainless weld is super strong to begin with, so I don't know. No stress. Only worked on it for 2 weeks now, so. But
it's an unbelievable piece, and there's 4 of them. Yeah. And here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go away for a while. I'm going to let you weld.
Okay.
Because you need the peace.
Right.
And quiet and focus.
Right.
And then if things go well, I'll
back.
show how this turned out.
I'll send you a picture of them in the scrap barrel over there.
So, yeah, if they're not over there in the bin, I'll come get a nice beauty shot of them for see how it turned out.
Sounds good. Wish me luck.
See you in a few.
All right.
Okay. 2:02, not in the morning, in the afternoon. So that's what, 10 hours? And I know when I left, you were getting ready to practice on your little practice piece so you can get the flow. How'd that go?
It went okay. I mean, I felt everything was going to go good.
Yeah.
I was pretty happy with it, but
I guess the real question is how did the welding of the brackets go?
Well, just watch this.
Montage?
Montage. Yeah, as you can see from the montage, it worked pretty well. Yeah, buddy. Almost ready to start making my seats.
Let's bolt them together.
That's next. Let's go ahead and do that.
Okay.
Okay.